Welcome to another episode of J Inclusive. Please share, like, comment, subscribe, and set your notifications on so you are alerted every time I upload. Prior to today, I had no idea who this man was, but BOSSMAN DLOW is an American rapper who started rapping while serving time in county jail in 2019 and soon became popular in the Florida rap scene. After releasing the mixtape Too Slippery and its Alamo Records re-released Too Slippery in 2023, his 2024 breakout single, Get In With Me, became popular on TikTok and Instagram and marked his debut on the Billboard Hot 100. He also released his debut studio album, D-Lo Curry, in 2024. Well, D-Lo is currently under fire again after alleged DMs with OnlyFans influencer Timmy Bandsome leaked. Timmy, who considers himself to be a femboy, not transgender as many outlets are falsely reporting, says the rapper D-Lo has been trying to get with him on the low. Timmy claims he only decided to expose the rapper after D-Lo began messaging him aggressively about wanting to hook up sexually. But when Timmy asked for a $5,000 payment before linking up, he claims that's when D-Lo began acting offended. According to Timmy, he vanished mode me, but I got his number and we was texting. They don't call him D-Lo for nothing. Follow my Finsta to get the messages, and I'ma be posting more of y'all favorite rapper if they keep playing with me.
I'm coming on TikTok to address the Bossman situation. Bossman DLOW never messaged me. It was AI. It was edited. It was photoshopped. I did everything good with the video of him texting me because my homegirl, it was my homegirl's phone. He messaged a real female. She's a popular influencer that I hang out with. So I made it seem like he messaged me, but he never really messaged me. And I made a fake thread of me texting myself back. I know it sounds crazy and I just did all this stuff on the internet for attention, but a bitch was bored. And I thought it was funny, but now I know it's not funny because I'm really fucking with this man's career and his money. I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all can bash me, y'all can hate me. I really don't give a fuck.
In the messages, Tim asks, "What's your real name?" To which D-Lo replies, "I ain't giving you mine. You ain't give me yours," and confusing how. Tim says, "Justin my real name," and D-Lo says, "That shit def confusing." Tim responds, "Yeah, I know. Sorry. God made me this pretty. I understand if you're not fucking with me now, though." D-Lo says he appreciates Timmy for being real before saying, "I never did that. I don't want to be all over the blogs and shit." He then told Timmy that he had looked at his Twitter where Timmy is nude and promoting his OnlyFans, so D-Lo definitely knew. D-Lo then tells Timmy, "I can see now you just do people any kind of way," to which Timmy replies, "I haven't done nothing to you though, so what you talking about?" D-Lo says, "I'm just saying you not genuine for real. You just about money, fuck a bond, fuck a real friend, real vibe." Timmy shot back, "All you talking about is linking up and having sex," which D-Lo responds, "You act like we can pop out and be in a relationship though. I mean, you started the conversation talking sexually, so what am I supposed to be thinking?" Once the text messages between the two began going viral, D-Lo went on Instagram to post a subliminal message stating, "I ain't trying to beat nobody on the internet. I don't even play them games. Just keep shit in the streets when you decide you want to play with a real street nigga." He also posted a message about new music coming soon. As always, when it comes to these type of situations, people online have been divided. So let's get into some clips of what the internet streets are saying.
So BOSSMAN DLOW, so you telling me you didn't know that was a nigga?
I never play with you type of punks like that. And I don't understand why you DL men keep playing with these type of fairies. You understand what I'm saying? It's like y'all want to be exposed. You know, Tim is been on that type of stuff. That ain't his first rodeo doing no shit like that. And y'all literally don't do y'all research and y'all end up in a situation like that and you wonder why your ass don't dang. Oh, my trick-or-treats over here calling me, talking about something. I hope you don't do me like that. Nah, I ain't got no reason to do you like that. First of all, I quit fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Let me find out that you got a girl or a significant other and I'm gonna turn it to Houdini. Baby, never press the button there. Not gonna drag you out the closet because that's like a open door policy for deletion. So when them girls get you, or when the trade gets you, I don't want to hear nobody, "Oh, that was a good person. Oh, that girl, she didn't mess with nobody. Oh, when she walked in the room." You know that same bullshit. You messed it and you drove that man out the closet. Done turned his career upside down. You got it coming.
BOSSMAN DLOW done got exposed for being on the down low. Girl, bitch, he one of many, bitch. One of many. Most big boys get down though. That's from my understanding, from what I've seen. Bitch, most dudes that try to talk to me be big boys. Big boys, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he got exposed, baby. It's a lot more to get exposed, bitch. He ain't the only one. He ain't the only one. Girl, you think they ain't freaking and yeah. Girl, just cause they a rapper, that don't mean shit. They still own it. They still own it, but they don't want nobody that look like me, baby. They want somebody they can sneak with. You see who DM he stood in? Yeah. A feminine boy. They don't want none of this. They don't want all this right here. No, man. To cause too much attention. See, they want somebody to wear that shot. They cause attention too. They really want somebody that can sneak in real quick and sneak out real quick. Bitch, I cause too much commotion. They gonna be looking. God damn, bitch, they gonna be looking. Same shit in prison. Same shit when I was in prison. The boys fuck with boys because it's easier to fuck with. It's easier to sneak them in, do whatever you gotta do and go about your business. Bossman D-Lo, he's just one of many, baby. One of many. If the girls start exposing all their DL asses, guess what? Bitch, it'll be a shambles. It'll be shambles, bitch, in the United States, baby. Bitch, yeah. I got a few dudes in my inbox, but guess what? I'll never tell. I ain't looking for no clout. I already made it, bitch. I don't need no clout. Thank you.
I'm not exactly too sure what gay men get out of exposing down low men, or like what kind of adrenaline or thrill they get. But apparently, Bossman D-Lo, the rapper, has been outed by this Instagram baddie. And we can have discourse about gay men and, talking about and outing DL men for days. But I really want to get into the conversation about the behavior of DL men, that openly gay men, specifically the femmes, or just anyone who's openly gay dealing with DL men, what you are attracted to. Because I want to read these messages to you. So this is kind of like where I started reading about the whole incident, because it's basically the Instagram baddie talking about how, the rapper wanted the cookie for free. Now, I'm not protecting DL men because I'm about to get into his ass in a minute, but I found this to be very messy and unwarranted. It's not like he came at you in a disrespectful way, y'all fell out or whatever the disrespect lies. It was just he didn't want to pay for whatever you were offering, versus just moving on to the next client. Starting with this whole text thread, I don't see the disrespect in him just trying to ask, like, what's your vibe, what's going on. Now, this does confirm that, he obviously was okay with you being a boy. I want to make this very evident. I'm not protecting DL men, because y'all will argue with me in the comments. But this, I feel like, is okay. I've always said that DL men who just don't want to have their business spread all over, just aren't comfortable with outing their sexuality to the public, that is allowed. That is not a bad thing. What you do behind closed doors is your business and your prerogative. If you don't want to share that with the world, that is completely your choice. And we don't need to have an explanation for that. We're not owed an explanation. However, this is kind of like where my position changes, because he says, I can now see that you kind of do people in a kind of way, because basically he's like, well, if you're just asking for money for whatever you're offering, you obviously aren't into forming a real, genuine connection and friendship. And this is where I have an issue, because I feel like men in general, not just DL men, but in this case, DL men specifically, will use that wit and charm to try to talk you into being their friend or forming a bond when you really don't want that. Because if you truly did want that, why were you even inquiring about sexual favors in the first place? To me, Justin, the influencer, whoever he is, was being very straight up. Look, if you want to talk to me, if you want the Timmy special, give me some money. If you felt like a genuine bond can't be formed after that, then that's when you move along. And that's where I feel like he was trying to talk him into some type of friendship or bond that he really wasn't looking to inquire within about, to get some free services. And then Justin even clocked it. You're talking about, genuine bonds and friendships and woo, but all you're talking about is linking up and having sex. Again, you're trying to use your wit and charm to get some services that Justin wasn't offering for free. And you knew that, because now you're trying to guilt shame him into basically attacking his character when he's been very honest with you. Well, I see now you do him any old kind of way. Well, he's being very, very honest with you, sir. And if you truly felt like he just wasn't a genuine person, you would have moved along. But you wanted him. And that's why you were saying those incriminating things about him, to make him feel bad about whatever, and he switch up on you and you get what you want. Furthermore, even if you were trying to genuinely establish a bond or a friendship with this boy, this next message saying that you act like we can be out in public in relationships, though, just proves to me, why I can't get with DL men and their agenda. Because what this says to me is, I want all the perks and benefits of being with you, but I can't give you shit in return. Maybe my looks, maybe my physique, maybe my body parts, sometimes not even all of that. That's my issue with a lot of DL men. Like, they want you to sacrifice everything you have for them. Give me your body, give me your time, but what are you offering me? You can't even be out in public with me. So I feel like people like Justin are like, okay, since I can't pop out with you, since you can't be my man and you want all the privileges of being my man, run me that check. Then Justin's like, I mean, you started this whole conversation, so in hindsight, what do you want? What do you want me to do? And I'm going to tell you, what he's trying to do is sway you and persuade you to give the services that you clearly have communicated that you want to get paid for free. This is why I say men get on my fucking nerve, because like, men, a lot of men want something so bad, they will fucking lie and manipulate your feelings in order to get what they want. Because you know damn well, if you was not attracted to this boy, you would not be trying to form no alliance and no friendship with no femboy. That's just end of the day facts. And this is why I'm like, y'all, you gotta be God strong and soldier to be dealing with DL men, because you give and give and give so much, and they just take and don't give shit in return, and they're manipulating your emotions, your time, and everything else. And even if someone who is DL wants to truly be with you, they can't be out in public with you. So what are you actually getting in return? That's my gripe. I mean, again, your prerogative, you want to fuck with DL men, but I just feel like outing DL men for no fucking reason. Again, this whole text thread to me is not disrespectful. It's eye-opening. It's more like, okay, you know, we obviously aren't compatible, so let's move along. But for the influencer to just go and out him for no fucking reason, that's messy as fuck.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it so real, bro. This Bossman DLOW situation is really just a prime example of why niggas should just be themselves from the jump, and why you might as well just be as you are, because eventually, bro, the moment you don't give a motherfucker that money they want, or you tell them something they don't want to hear, or you make them mad, bro, they gonna expose you anyway, so ain't no point even trying to be discreet with it. Now, I ain't finna go into details and expose, bro, you feel me, or post no screenshot, nothing, bro, because I don't really give a fuck about the situation, I ain't gonna lie. The only reason why I even know about the situation is because my homeboy, for whatever reason, the nigga sent me a screenshot, and as I'm clicking on the screenshot, I'm lost. I see a nigga talking about something about some Timmy, he said Bandsome throat, some whatever the fuck bro was talking about. And then I did my research, and I was just like, oh damn, that was going on. But I got a question for y'all though, bro. That's not even my angle. Like, how y'all feel about situations like that though in general? I ain't even talking about Bossman DLOW. Like, when I see situations like that, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I be having like mixed emotions on like how I feel about it. Like, sometimes I be like, damn, y'all wonder why like people in that community be getting, you feel me, killed or whatever, because like y'all always trying to expose somebody when you supposed to keep it on low. But then sometimes I be like, bruh, that's probably the best thing they should do, because a lot of them dudes, I ain't talking about Bossman DLOW, but people that lay down with people that's in that community, you know what I'm saying? They be laying down unprotected with them, and then they go back and lay with a woman that's unaware of what they doing, unprotected, and then they be spreading shit, you feel me? And I feel like that's unfair to women. Like, I'm not saying, you know, like, niggas do what they want to do, that's up to them, but I feel like a woman should have the option to know, like, damn, if that's how you get it, let me know, so she can choose whether she still want to sleep with you or not, you feel me? Like, I don't know, I just feel like that what you doing, bro. The woman you laying with should have the option, bro, to pick, like, okay, yeah, nah, I don't want to deal with no man that's doing that too, you feel me? But back to Bossman DLOW though, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I feel like, honestly, the best thing he should do is just come forward and just say, all right, yeah, that's me. Let me tell you why. I feel like people don't understand, bro. What you already admit to, people cannot use against you. Like, what they gonna say? Oh, you was caught in blank DM. Okay. No one's gonna care, bro. You feel me? Because guess what? He admitted to it. How you gonna use something against somebody that they already admitted to? And to be honest with you, if people like your music, they're gonna listen to you anyway. No matter what your background is, no matter what you're doing, bro, good music is good music. And real niggas don't even really care about another man's sexuality, bro. As long as he ain't trying to fuck me, that's all that matter. I ain't gonna hold you.
And for that boy that exposed that rapper, that's why they don't fuck with us now. Bitch, you weird. That's weird as fuck. And if y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm finna let y'all know the fuck now. So basically, it's a motherfucking boy named Timmy Bandsome. He's like a OF model, whatever they claim he is. He's basically like an explicit, you know, Instagram model from what I've seen. I guess Bossman DLOW end up sliding in his DMs, letting him know that he's trying to get some throat. Mind you, this is allegedly. Don't say shit to me. The little punk knew that Bossman had money, so he was like, you ain't getting no throat unless you pay me. Bossman like, all you want is some fucking money. Mind you, this is allegedly. So the boy ended up getting mad because Bossman not trying to pay for that dirty ass throat, and just starts exposing all the fucking messages that are allegedly true. And I pray the messages you showed is true, because, bitch, if it's not, bitch, it's over.
If Bossman D-Lo like niggas, I might as well like niggas too. I know this is a rapper's biggest fear because in rap, all you can talk about is sex, money, guns, and drugs. That's all you can talk about in rap. Rappers like Bossman D-Lo, they really live that hard R life. They live that nigga life. And I know their biggest fear is coming out. That has to be their biggest fear. Ain't no way I'm rapping about toting pistols and next thing you know, you see I like putting my cock in my people. Bossman D-Lo, I still support you. At least it wasn't a nigga for real. It was a half nigga. So I low-key respect you as a man. At least you tried something new. Bossman D-Lo, I support you. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Did you hear about Bossman D-Lo?
Yeah, but I don't care.
Well, he got exposed.
Why would I care about who another man's sleeping with? Is he still gonna sound like, yeah, Sam, look up at the moon, baby, car ain't got no roof, baby? Is he still gonna sound like that?
Yeah, because that's his voice.
I'm gonna keep playing the music. I don't really, why would I care about who another man's?
One thing about these situations that always gets me is why these down low men always seem to approach the messiest and loudest people. Why try and move silent underneath the umbrella of down low culture while simultaneously approaching the most openly gay person in the room? They don't go for the low-key gay man or trans woman who lives a life outside of Bigo and OnlyFans. No, they always want the ones who love attention or the ones who are about their bag. I refuse to believe that D-Lo has never been with a femboy. Neither do I believe that he did not know that Timmy was a femboy. I mean, the tape line would give that away. For some men, as long as the ass is fat, they will hit, and that goes for all down low men, whether they are celebrities, politicians, or the everyday undercover man who will have sex with men, but not date them. Do I believe Timmy needed to expose him? No. Once the rapper made it clear he wasn't going to pay Timmy, and he realized he was playing on his time, Timmy should have blocked him across all social media and kept focusing on men who would have spent the $5,000, because sure, Timmy is getting attention right now. But did he get the $5,000? Probably not. So what's the point? Then again, D-Lo messed up when he said that he didn't want to be all over the blogs, because at that moment, Timmy knew that he could leverage exposing him and try to get money. Exposing these men, honestly, does nothing. It may be a topic of conversation on the internet for 2 weeks before everyone moves on. Once a rapper drops another hit, once an athlete leads his team to a championship, these men continue to prosper, while the trans women and gay men who expose them gain what? A year ago, D-Lo was exposed by the mother of rapper Rick Ross's children, Tia Kemp, for getting his groceries ate after he dissed her on Clubhouse.
You hip to Bossman D-Lo? He got that song, Get In With Me. It been blowing up because Rick Ross' baby mom been playing his record. She blew up the song, but she exposed him for getting his ass ate. It's kind of with his career right now.
It should. Why you want your ass ate? Can you come out of there? You coming getting your ass ate? Who whispered in you ear and said, you know, it'll feel good back there if I tickle it? Cause that's all you getting done, your ass tickle. And these hoes ain't no just where they just kiss your booty cheeks. They trying to penetrate you with their tongue. And they telling people. These ain't no secret hoes that can keep secrets. So so they should ban him in the rap world.
So although a girl was eating his ass though, that's still out of pocket.
That's booty. Your booty being played with, whether it's a Q-tip, a feather, a finger, a dick, or a tongue.
Prior to that, D-Lo was exposed for messaging minors on social media, a controversy that seemed to slip underneath the radar. But now that he may be bisexual, all of a sudden there's all of this outrage and the black community wants to cancel him. No matter whose side you're on, I think we can all agree that by the end of this week, unless Timmy releases a sex tape with D-Lo, which he wouldn't due to legal ramifications, we'll all move on. Just like we've done after the Houston DL list, Jockey Howard, Boosie, Khalid, and well, you get the point.